In the beginning of 2024, my life was forever changed. A simple introduction to K-drama by my beloved niece opened a door to a world I never knew I needed. What began as curiosity turned into a passion, and soon I found myself captivated by the beauty, the history, and the culture of Korea. I left behind everything, my YouTube channel, my daily routines, to immerse myself in the language and traditions of this intriguing country. Little did I know that this journey would lead me to uncover the secrets behind the global phenomenon known as Korean skincare. Hi everyone, today we are going to dive deep into something that has been captivating me for the past few months, actually almost a year now. Korean culture and skincare. How the economy has proliferated and the trend of the Hallyu, which is the Korean wave, has spread through the world through pop culture such as K-drama and K-pop, as well as skin and hair and beauty. We are also going to look at specific products as well as the evolution of the skincare, how some of these products can be used in our mature skincare routine. We'll also look at all these different things like cost and ingredients and formulation. If you want to go to a specific part of this video, just look down in the description and you can hop right onto it and skip all of the other fun stuff that I'm going to share with you, so don't miss that.
I am so excited. This is inside my grocery store here in my neighborhood. All of these are Korean products, and it has everything that I enjoy buying, like this line, the Beauty of Joseon. This is like all rice, a whole scintilla line. They even have the history of wool. Turtur is so difficult to find a tester. They don't have all of them because there are like 40 something shades. But at least they have a good selection here.
South Korea is a fascinating country full of history and culture that has influenced much of the world, especially in beauty and skincare. But before we dive into the world of Korean skincare, let's take a brief look at the cultural and historical background that has shaped this incredible industry.
So I figure I can fix my hair as we talk through it.
After the Korean War, South Korea and North Korea broke apart. South Korea was left in ruin. With the aid of foreign investment, of course, like the Allied forces had to reconstruct and rebuild the economy and the infrastructure of South Korea. Not only the influx of money, but also the leadership and culture, which is very ingrained with the idea of respect to other human beings. From their Confucianism, they don't have an actual religion. They use like more of a philosophical way of looking at the world. So both this philosophy and the government's willingness to invest in technology and education. This has positioned Korea into a amazing breakthrough economy throughout the world, unmatched with its peers. So Korea pop culture, such as K-dramas, if you haven't seen any, I can give you a list. Just ask me because there are some fabulous ones that I can share with you. But not only K-pop and K-drama has provided Korea with this blessed power as a soft power powerhouse. How many times can I say power? It has placed Korea in a position where K-drama actors and K-pop singers and performers, which are often intermingled, they have set a beauty standard throughout the world that has just caught on fire. People have just this perfect skin. They're perfect about everything. They're all skinny. Nobody is overweight, which is a negative. There are negatives that come with the nature of the country itself, but this video is not about the negatives about Korea. The culture has developed so fast, but their traditional values still hold a very strong grasp into the everyday lives of Koreans, which means that they're not as open and accepting of other cultures or other people and other ways of lives. This is not going to be a perfect hair day. It's super humid out there, and look at my hair. Just one of those days. So in Korean culture, prevention is paramount. They use skincare as part of their daily routines, both for men and women, at price points that work for everybody. So much like brushing your teeth, skincare is part of their daily routine. And they do aspire for white skin. So even if you don't do anything else with your skin, they pretty much all tend to go for, I'm looking at my mirror here. They tend to go for sunscreen. And that's why some of the sunscreen formulations are just amazing in Korea. They create sunscreen that is both for everyday use, like what we use, it's almost like called a cosmetic sunscreen, as well as the sports sunscreen. So our formulations here in the US are mostly the ones for going to the beach and, you know, going to the pool, whereas you never hear about a light enough formulation that would work just to go to the office. There's always a concern about having enough heaviness in it, in the formulas here, to protect you against water, because you're usually going to be using it during water, but that's different in Korea. So when it comes to mature skin, there are three things that we kind of have to look at that are quite beneficial in our daily routines here in the US or in the Western world that we could get from the Koreans. One is hydration. Everything they have is got some sort of hydration associated with it. So there are multiple steps in their routines, from cleansing to moisturizing in the sunscreen at the end. There is every single one of these. There is a product that is geared towards adding water and hydrating and keeping your skin moist and plump. So that's really helpful for us, because that's what's gonna keep our little fine lines. And I feel like that is my goal when I look for products. Yes, I'll be looking at whether or not something feels sticky or feels light, but the idea is to add hydration to however you like and however you enjoy putting those products on. I don't like sticky. I prefer not to have it at the end of the day. So that's why I don't wear too much makeup, even though I'm wearing some, because I'm getting ready to go somewhere. But the idea is find the product that benefits you with the qualities such as viscosity, whether or not it's sticky, whether or not it has scent, that help you achieve hydration. So that's the goal. Another thing for mature skin is their gentle exfoliation. Koreans believe, or at least the labs do, that exfoliation and treatment of your skin should be a gentle process. It should not be harsh. It should not be peeling. For example, we use Retin-A here in the US. Retin-A will peel usually, right? So, but actually a trick for that is use your Retin-A with a little bit of moisturizer to kind of like keep it from shocking your skin so much. But in Korea, even exfoliation does not translate into peeling skin. The whole process is never going to make your face look redder or abrasive or itchy or inflamed. The whole point of a Korean skincare is to reduce irritation and inflammation. So when you're exfoliating, that process is just as gentle as everything else. And then the final thing about the Korean skincare routine for mature people specifically is that the whole process is broken down into light layers of treatment, and anywhere in there you can remove something, which I love that. For example, if I feel like that day my skin needs more brightening, so I will use a product that stimulate brightness. For us here in the US would be like vitamin C. So for them, maybe ginseng, you know? What you do is you pick and choose what you need in that spectrum, the 10-step or 7-step beauty routine, and then you add and remove as needed. I personally use 3 serums. That's just crazy, you know, but I enjoy it. I enjoy the hydrating products. I like using multiple ingredients that serve the same purpose. That's me personally, because I have the ability to try multiple things. And Korean products, specifically the ones I use on a daily basis, they're very inexpensive. Whereas you would spend $50 on a jar or something, you will spend like $10 to $20 on 3 different ones. So it works out for me. It's something that I do for myself and I enjoy. I don't feel guilty because I know those products are doing something. Just like everything else in life, you need multiple approaches to solve one problem. So for me, it's hydration. I will use hyaluronic acid from one product and beta-glucamine maybe, from another one, even though both of them are doing exactly the same thing. So it doesn't matter. Or the snail mucin. It's all doing the same thing, and I enjoy it. It's something that I think really pays off as far as the hydration in my skin. Exactly what are the steps for their skin routine in Korea? So the first thing you're gonna do is double clean, and double cleaning is really helpful because what you're gonna do is first clean your skin with an oil-based cleaner, and that will get into the pores and kind of loosen everything. It will remove makeup, it will remove sunscreen. It's just a heavy-duty cleaner that is moisturizing because it's oil-based. Then you're going to use a water-based cleaner, like a foamy cleanser. And what that does is it kind of like freshens up the skin. It removes that oil layer that was left behind, and it kind of creates a clean canvas. The next step is a toner. And what does a toner do? The toner will remove the final little bits of detritus and residue that you might have on your skin, but it will also balance the pH of the skin in order to accept the nutrition that comes next. And some toners have a little layer of hydration. And then we go on to an essence. And what's the difference between an essence and a toner is that our essence usually nourishes the skin. It has something in there that's feeding your skin. A toner is just mostly for cleaning and hydrating and setting the pH. So there's no nourishment. So an example of an essence would be the kombucha tea essence. And I love putting that stuff in there. It feels like if I don't do anything else, it already feels like my skin is treated just with that one first step. I love it. So then next, you go to your serums. And the serums are, I'm nilly-nally with my hair. I just go whatever feels right, usually even when I have time and I'm not talking. But the serums will be the nourishment. So every single step that you want to focus on will usually come with the serum. So you need extra hydration, check. You need a serum for brightening, check. You need something to refine your pores or calm your skin from irritation. That's where the serum comes in. So I use 3 different serums and I love them. And it's a real fun part of the routine. Then you can use like an eye cream, and you know, depending on your needs, Koreans have like these little eye cream sticks. And what these sticks do is, like, say some of them are caffeinated and it will reduce puffiness, or you just need extra hydration on that. Oh, that looks good for that day. So for your eye cream. So they do have different ways, and you just need to remember that sometimes these products, like some of the masks and stuff, they leave some residue behind. And even your skin products like your moisturizers, if there's too much silicone on your products, once you put foundation on, it will peel. So just remember that whenever you're putting your makeup on after your skin treatment, it could be that the skin treatment is doing something to the foundation. So that's why eventually I want to work to the point where my skin is flawless, so I don't have to use makeup at all. And the dark spots is really what bother me the most. And there are plenty, as you will find out, plenty of ingredients that target dark spots. But just be aware. And then of course the next step would be a moisturizer. And what the moisturizer does, it creates a barrier. It will feed your skin and do all this other, depending on the moisturizer. Some of them have the niacinamides and they have specific functions, but the main function of that moisturizer at the end, just kind of like an oil, if you are into putting oil on your skin, it is to block impurities coming in and also from the moisture to come out. So it's a good way to kind of seal in your treatment and leave your skin ready to go and face the day. The last step is a sunscreen, which we talked about. Sunscreen having different formulations from the US. It is incredible what the variety it is. I love their sunscreens because they're so light and foamy. It feels like you're not wearing anything. Now, I wouldn't wear these specific sunscreens that I use at home. I wouldn't wear them to the pool because it's not strong enough. These are, you know, once the water hits it, it's gone because these are water-based sunscreens. But they're so light and fluffy and you feel like you don't have anything on. And they usually don't leave a cast. Most likely don't leave a cast. Unless, of course, you're going for color. South Korea glorify pale skin. Some of their sunscreens have a tint that makes their complexion look whiter, which I don't care for, but that's a cultural thing. If you want that, they have it. No cast. 사랑해. So let's talk about some concerns that we have as mature skin. One of them is sensitivity. Oh my gosh, my skin has totally changed as I gotten older. You will see red blotches where there were none before, ever. So a lot of their products are going to address that. Lots of the Korean products, you have no sense whatsoever. They're also into vegan products. Everything is paraben free. There's just this big focus on healthy and non-irritating products. Of course, you might have allergies, and be aware of fragrances, which I really have found none in any of the Korean products I've used, other than the scent of the botanicals that are in the actives for these products. But you want to make sure that you're not allergic to snail mucin or Centella asiatica. Those, much like vitamin C, some people are just a little bit more sensitive to things like that. The other issue that they address for our more mature skin is hyperpigmentation. And they use things like vitamin C, of course, propolis for irritation, and which can cause hyperpigmentation, and niacinamides, which is a vitamin B3, and which brightens the skin. So all of those should address the hyperpigmentation on your skin and my skin. So that's what we're looking for in some of these products. I really would sit down and make sure that you have these ingredients in your skincare routine if you were trying to target skin plumpness, fine lines, and hyperpigmentation. You need to make sure that you have these products right here. You might want to take a screenshot and see if your current skincare routine contains all of those ingredients. Looking better. The last thing that I wanted to talk to you about that concerns us is the loss of firmness in the skin, and a lot of their products will address that with peptide rich formulations. Peptide is like a small little chunk of protein. It's not an actual protein, but it's like the makeup of it. And those proteins are small enough where they can reach your skin, your deeper layers of your skin, and actually help with plumpness and all that good stuff. They also use gua sha as a cosmetic gua sha, not as the medicinal gua sha where you bringing blood to your body parts, known in traditional Chinese medicine, but gua sha more as a sculpting of your muscle and the fascia. Guys, it's so humid. My hair feels wet, and I know it's super dry.
Let's take a closer look at some of the key ingredients that make Korean skincare so effective. Ginseng. Known for its anti-aging benefits, ginseng helps improve skin elasticity and blood circulation. Snail mucin. This might sound strange, but snail mucin is incredibly hydrating and helps repair damaged skin. It is a star ingredient in products like Cosrx Advanced Snail 96 Mucin Power Essence. Ceramides. These lipids, or fatty acids, create a wax-like barrier to your skin. Therefore, they help strengthen the skin barrier, which becomes more important as we age and our skin's natural defenses weaken. Cica, or Centella asiatica. It's ideal for sensitive or acne-prone skin. Cica is soothing and helps with healing and reducing inflammation. So Cosrx is super well known. It was actually, I think, their line of products that brought Korea beauty into the worldwide market. It uses BHA, which is acid,
to remove blackheads, and it's called BHA Blackhead Power Liquid. And this liquid will help remove the oils deep within the pores and reduce the appearance of the size of your pores. This is the grandfather of Korean beauty. All right, so Innisfree is a very well-known brand. I see it everywhere. You can find it at Sephora. And this is a green tea enzyme and vitamin C brightening serum. So what it does really is just brighten your skin. It's beautiful, clear. It looks like it has gold specks in it. I love when they have things like that. Some companies put gold to keep the vitamin C in good standing so it doesn't waste. And of course, it's not a see-through container to preserve the vitamin C, keep it from wasting away, to fading away. Actually, it loses its potency if you see sunlight for too long. Vitamin C is one of those compounds that needs extra care, and the small batches are the best ones because you know that they will be used up before they go to waste. Look at that pretty shine. Whew, I love this stuff. This product right here was purchased at Olive Young, and you may use Olive Young here in the US, and if you purchase $60 or more, you get free shipping. This product was under a umbrella of slow aging, which is really cool. It's green tomato pore lifting ampoule, and I've used it on my nose. I do have small pores according to the Sephora reading thing, but it doesn't feel oily at all. Sorry, pardon me, I had a bug bite right there. But it feels really fresh. Let me see. It smells super fresh. So if you like fragrance, if you don't mind fragrances, it's amazing. It smells green. It doesn't feel oily at all, and it will dry into your skin. I felt when I used it that it was just a real clean product, and very refreshing because of that scent. So I really appreciate it. I love scent. So other people do not. And I'm sure they don't have additional scent, but it does have the botanicals in it that cause it to have really yummy, fresh scent. But again, if you're not into it, do not choose this. But this is part of the slow aging. So whatever it is that they do, I want it. All right, I've shown you this in one of my videos before, and it's vegan kombucha tea essence. And the beauty of this product, first of all, once you clean your face and you use this, you can apply it directly to your skin. Don't even put it on a pad. Just put some on your hands and then put it in your face and let it dry. It moisturizes as it goes, but the reason I bought this was to use it with my LED mask, because the green tea in this essence will increase the potency and the effectiveness of the red light treatment for collagen production, and that's proven by studies. So super excited about that. All right, so I'm gonna start with Centella asiatica. And the thing about Centella asiatica is that it is a complex of things. So there are several ingredients that go into it. And the law has changed. Usually everybody goes for this brand, but the law has changed in Korea, saying that now you have to spell out what percentage of it is actually Cica or Centella asiatica. So it comes to find out that this brand right here has the highest amount of Centella asiatica than any other product. So choose this one, not this one, if concentration is what you want. But this is a very well received product. Centella asiatica is good for reducing inflammation, and also if you have problematic skin that breaks out. This product right here It's a skin softening serum. Oh, NUMBUZIN. It's hard to say. But anyway, this product here has from number 1 through 5. Number 3, never mind my cat. Number 3 exactly is for texture. So it reduces texture in your skin.
They also have vitamin C, moisturizers. It depends
So
on
each one of the numbers.
Yeah, it depends on the number you choose.
Gotcha. So each number has a specific problem solution. This is really interesting. PDRN, remember those? That is actually a part of, I'm gonna go say it, I'm gonna write it down right here, but it is, and caffeine. This company called IOPE, they spend their money in development and technology, so in research. So it's a very famous company. All of the who is who of skincare go to Singapore once a year for these meetings, and this is the chosen winner of all the products. Of course, I'm exaggerating, but
the substance actually,
the
PDRN.
What it does, it will repair your skin and help lift your skin. Probably the caffeine will do the lifting, I'm not sure, but it is an amazing product and everybody should try. I'm actually going to try some. They on the website, they have actually put this in a dried orange and it re-moisturized the orange, which is so cool. How expensive is something like this, Dunda?
$50.
Ooh, look at this, how
but
beautiful.
on Prime Day it was $35.
Isn't that so beautiful? I hope you can see that. Look at that. Beautiful. Let's try. So I don't know if you can see the lines in my skin, and I don't know how long it is, but it's so pretty. It's bubbly and golden. It has absolutely no scent, and it feels not quite oily, but there is a little oiliness at the end. It's not quite oil-free either, but you can see the difference, maybe. And maybe in a little bit, it might moisturize and plump it up. So I'm looking forward to it. If I see a noticeable change, I will record it in a little bit. Now this is propolis. Propolis is the product that the bees excrete in order to make the honeycomb. And that is really good for longevity and health overall. So this company, the CNP laboratory, has this product. This is a hero product from years back, and people have been using it just overall for reducing inflammation because of the antifungal properties of the honey, in this case the propolis. So I use it just for fun. It has, this product alone has 17 actives in it. So it's not something I use all the time because I'm afraid I might break out from one of the actives if I use too much. But it is something that I use every now and then. So I've had it for 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks, and I've already used a bunch of it. But it is a good product if you want to have a one product fits it all, but you cannot use it all the time. At least that has been my experience, because I feel like I am messing up with my skin barrier if I'm putting that many actives in it. It could be just a personal thing, but you never know. That's my experience with it. Other people might react. So these are super popular Laneige lip balm. This balm right here, so beautiful. I have shown it in one of my videos before. It smells very fruity, like bubble gum, but it does have an iridescence to it, and it is very easily spreadable. You're supposed to use it with this little stick right here, and you just kind of pop it and use it. But the alternative is a colored lip balm. See, this is called Berry Fruits Rouge. Can you see that? Okay. It is a glowy balm, but the advantage of using this product is the ease of application. You just squeeze it. See, it's clear. You would imagine it has a little tint in it. Look at that. And then you apply it. I'm gonna apply it on myself. You won't see the color. It has the same scent as the balm, but it's easier to apply and it's oilier. No matter what skincare routine you decide to go with, whether it is a Western based or a Korean based, you need to, number one, be patient, because whatever it is that you do takes time. Keep telling that myself when it comes to my dark spots. I have seen a brightening of my skin in the past 3 years that I've been doing YouTube and trying different things. But yeah, patience. Be always patient, because every summer when I go out there, one day my dark spots pop back up. So be patient, be consistent. I mean, if you're into skincare, it's actually pleasant and fun, and it's time that I take for myself. But you need to be consistent with your choice of products and what you're using. Use them long enough to see a difference. Keep an eye on how your skin is reacting. Remove some, add others. You know, play with it if that's what you enjoy doing, but mostly don't overdo it. And in my case, what I like about Korean skincare, it's gentle. So every single product that I have ever used has never broken me out or made me look irritated. And quite the opposite, all the redness that I usually have usually go away when I use my serums. Immediately, like within 5 minutes, I can see my skin calming down. You never know what I'm gonna do next, so come back for more.